Tips for passing the NC Real Estate exam. Take the exam as soon as possible after finishing your pre-licensing class. The North Carolina Real Estate Commission did a study a few years ago of students taking the licensing exam, and they found that students who wait 30 days or longer after completing their pre-licensing class to take the licensing exam are statistically unlikely to pass the exam. Now this makes sense. You worked hard and packed a lot of important information into your brain in a short period of time, but each day that passes, you lose more and more of that information. There are a few things that you need to do to make sure that you can take your exam as soon as possible after completing your class. The first thing is to apply for your background check as soon as possible. These can sometimes take over a month to come back, and the Real Estate Commission will not approve you to take the exam until this comes back. The next thing to do is to schedule your exam through PSI as soon as you are approved to do so by the Real Estate Commission. PSI allows you to take the exam in person or virtually, but during peak times of the year, their next availability can be weeks out. So don't wait until the last minute to schedule this and think that you'll be able to test the next day. So what if it's already been months or even a year since you completed your pre-licensing class? In this case, we would recommend taking an exam prep course, like ours, to review the important material on the exam before testing. Our comprehensive exam prep course includes videos, study guides, and flashcards. If you are unsuccessful even after taking an exam prep course like ours, then we would recommend that you retake the pre-licensing class. We know that nobody wants to do this, but the fact of the matter is, it's a lot of information, and if you don't use it, you lose it. Read each question carefully, especially on the state section. The North Carolina Real Estate Licensing exam is a test of many different concepts, but first and foremost, it's a test of reading comprehension. One word in the question stem or answer choice can completely change the answer. The state section of the exam specifically is notorious for this. We tell all of our students to read each answer choice as a true or false question. The correct answer is the one that is true and answers the question being asked. The state section often uses distractors that seem to answer the question being asked, but they're not true statements, and vice versa. This is not an exam that you can breeze through. You have plenty of time, so read each question and answer choice slowly to be sure that you aren't missing anything and understand exactly what is being asked. Speaking of the state section, you should know that going into it, that it is the hardest part of the exam. The national section of the exam is essentially a survey of basic real estate concepts and is written by PSI. The state section of the exam focuses on North Carolina specific rules and laws and is written by the Real Estate Commission. The Real Estate Commission has a document called License Law and Rule Comments that they wrote to basically explain all the important North Carolina real estate laws and rules. The answers to most of the questions on the state section of the exam can be found in this document. At only 23 pages, it's not that long, so we recommend that our students read it twice before their exam. Our exam prep course gives a good review of the highlights of this document as well. We'll put a link to this document in the video description. Now, let's talk about everyone's favourite topic on the exam, math. Some people can get really bogged down in math, so much so that they don't review other topics on the exam. If you find yourself in this situation, then just don't worry about it. You can miss every math question on the exam and still pass. You can get a lot of the math questions right if you know some basic facts, like the number of square feet in an acre, and can calculate percentages. We see a lot of students go all in on math and run out of time to review the other topics on the exam. Don't be this student. Math makes up less than a quarter of the exam, so don't spend more than a quarter of your study time reviewing it. We have one last tip for you. Don't overthink it. Studies show that students rarely change their answer to a correct answer. So, unless you have a compelling reason to change your answer, like you realise that you read the question wrong or remembered a specific fact, don't bother. Trust your gut, and never change your answer from one guess to another guess. In those instances, your first instinct is usually right. If you watched this whole video and found it helpful, then please consider hitting that like button for the YouTube algorithm so that other students can find it as well. Once you pass your exam, we hope to see you in one of our CE or post-licensing classes in the future. Best of luck on your exam!